It's mid-January. And why is that? All the organizations do who employ paralegals, whether it be a law firm or a government agency, nonprofit, corporate legal department, you name it, they're all running they utilize a budget, and they have, a category for salaries. And usually, I would say by middle of the year, they're already where they should be in meeting that budget. They've allotted money towards paying everyone's salary, and they're probably at the limit by June or so. And unless somebody leaves, they quit, or they resign, or they're let go. And then an opening comes up. And it depends on when that opening occurs. If that's happening in November, even October, the people that are the hiring, in the hiring department, the hiring attorney, the office manager, they may wait until in the middle of January to bring anybody on board. And why do they do that? Well, their budget looks better, and they're no longer spending money on a salary. Now, what that does to other people that are working is it piles on extra work on them. It's happened in a lot of places where I've worked, and they just didn't hire a replacement, and we're all ready to, uh, you know, we're all like overwhelmed as January's coming because we have way too much work on us. But for the times when I've been job hunting over 31 years, I've seen the pattern. It is January, and it's not January 1st or 2nd. It's in the middle of January. And this goes for not just new paralegals. It'll be your first job, for instance. It is for paralegal veterans as well. And so those of us who are very familiar with the culture of job searching and how it works, boy, those jobs are wide open in January. Now, why is that? Well, one of the reasons is that people who are they are in a position and they've been thinking about leaving. But it's now October, and they do not want to leave because they've worked for 10 months and they might get a bonus, or they've earned quite a bit of vacation or sick time. But in most law firms I've worked in, they've just called it personal time. And they want to take that personal time. They don't want to lose it before they go to the new job, because now they're at square one and they've got to earn that all over again. So depending on how long they've been at that place, they're not going to leave in December or November. They're going to wait. And they'll take that time, and even if it's just taking a Friday and a Monday, tacking it onto the weekend so they get what they have earned, okay? That's why you'll start to see a slowdown in hiring this time of year. Don't be alarmed by that. This is the way it goes. But come January, those jobs open up. So my question to you is, are you ready for that? Are you prepared? Now, I always say this in so many of my videos, there are 3 ways to get into this career, and they're all perfectly fine. 2-year degree, 4-year degree, certificate, or none of the above. And you're like, oh my gosh, am I wasting my time? No, finish what you're doing if you're doing the first 2 that I've mentioned. But if you are saying to yourself, well, that leaves me out. If I have to do that, I can't afford it, and I don't want to go into debt, blah, all of that you're saying to yourself. No, you're not excluded. You are not. But everyone going in has to have rock solid, what I say, office skills. It doesn't mean you have to have worked in an office, but you have to have great typing skills, 50, 60 words a minute, because of the amount of work we have to do. People are issues here. Job prepared. And it's not just having those, Microsoft Word skills. Yes, I have good typing skills. I know how to organize. It's so much more than that. And you have to know what the paralegal duties are for that particular job that you're going into before you go into it, way before. So get the paralegal playbook. Go to my website at paralegalcoffeetalk.com, easy to remember. And then look for, you'll see it a couple lines down from the top. You'll see Paralegal Resources Hub. Click on that. And then look for the playbook and sign up and get that PDF. That will help you. And then do me a favor. If there's something that you wish was in the playbook that you'd like to fill in, an idea that you have, then simply comment here. And, oh, thank you, Tanya. And this playbook is free. Okay. I want you to have something where you can write down, I give you tips on researching for paralegal duties that I mention in a lot of my videos, but I wanted you to have a playbook with a page in there about that. I'm probably going to revamp the playbook and put some blank pages in there so you can write more notes, okay? Probably going to do a page where you can write down your current skill sets, both in Microsoft Word, very important, and what other software you know. And on the other side will be the legal knowledge you're gaining. Okay, that you need to track that. So yes, you could do that in a notebook as well. But trying to build this playbook a little bit larger. So if you have things that you wish was in there that could help you, I love your feedback. I do. So you can email me at paralegalcoffeetalk@yahoo.com. That's so easy to remember. Or you can comment below this video. After you get the playbook, feel free to comment. I'll see it, okay? And just love that. So who again is searching in January for jobs? People who are very experienced paralegals. Those are not the jobs you're going to go after. And brand new paralegals, okay? And you've got to do a lot of homework before you start sending your resume and cover letter out. So some of that homework is right here on the YouTube channel. And you need to take notes while you're watching videos. That will train you. Just take down the highlights of the video, the most important parts for you. That will train you as a paralegal, because you will be taking a legal pad into your attorney's office to take down information that the attorney, tasks that the attorney wants you to perform. And that will be a kind of to-do list for you. So take notes. I always felt that I should have a t-shirt on for all my videos that says that. Okay. Let me try to see if I have anything else. That is really it. Don't miss. Good deal, Tanya. I'm so glad you're here with me. So don't miss this time frame. It's not as if there won't be jobs open later in the year, but understand, every workplace is working against a budget. And unless somebody leaves, and what they do, and understand that they're worried about their profit, they're running a business. So even if someone were to leave in June, you may think, well, if they're a veteran paralegal, they're not going to use me as a replacement. Oh, they might, because as a newbie, you're going to make less money when you're starting out, so they pay less, and that will make their budget numbers look great. So don't think that, oh, that position was held by someone far more experienced. Business owners who own these places, and they're trying to make $1 so they can pay everybody's salary and pay themselves and pay the vendors that they use and all of that, and pay their bookkeeper. So understand that the openings happen for various reasons. And it could be that they're establishing a new position, or they're hiring, they're growing as a law firm or government agency or whatever, and they need to bring on new people. So whatever the reason is, you could benefit from it. But you've got 6 weeks to be ready for one of the prime areas. Now, oh, I know what I wanted to cover. Excuse me. If you are in the middle of a certificate program or your 2-year degree, oh, somebody say hi right now to me, because, let me see if I can see. Okay, I want to see if okay, I've got your messages. They disappear so fast when you post them, and it's not your fault, it's YouTube. I'm reading your comment. Jesus is God. I'm waiting on an offer for a paralegal job at entry last month. They told me they would be in touch by second week of December. Yes, the waiting is always painful. And sometimes they are waiting for something that we are not really aware of as newbies to the field. And again, this will usually always go back to the budget. And they're waiting, for instance, if an attorney wants to hire you, and they've interviewed and all of that, right? It's all done. And they are very interested. Yet their boss, it might be the managing partner, might be the vice president of a corporation or president, is saying, I want to wait till this and then see if they can start in January. Why? For the reasons I just said in this video, that it's all about the budget. And it's not about the person, it's about the numbers and how their budget will look for 2021 at the end of this month. Okay, when they go back and they have a business meeting and they look at the budget, the numbers will look better. I'll tell you a short story. My husband is a retired chemical engineer, worked for the same company for his whole career, 28 years. And they were, the president of his division left. It was a huge corporation worldwide. And the division we were at was in Oklahoma. So we raised our children there, and a daughter just went off to college, or she was in college for 6 months. And they decided not only to let my husband go, but a lot of other people at the same time, probably at least 15 other people in management positions. Why? Because it made the numbers look better on the budget, because they were putting that division up for sale. Now, we knew nothing of this until the point where he was being told he was going to be let go. And some people lost their pensions. Nice, huh? So this is what happens towards this time of year. And people's hands are tied that interviewed you. And it's the higher-ups that are putting a hold on it temporarily, hopefully, until the end of December, or they'll bring you on in January, early January. So yeah, it's painful waiting. When I moved to Florida from Oklahoma, I sat there in my office waiting for that phone to ring for 3 weeks before anybody called me. I had a couple phone calls that helped me understand why I wasn't being called, but that I've discussed before, and I fixed that. That had to do with my cover letter. So go to free, no charge, Paralegal Playbook and use that. Okay, that'll be so beneficial to you as a newbie. This is not for veteran paralegals, okay? There's one page in there about researching. So important. So What I want, once you download that, I would like your feedback as to, gosh, I wish that this was in there, Leslie. I love feedback. So this is a free PDF right now. It won't always be. And it's important for you to download this, okay? Also, when you're clicking on, you go to paralegalcoffeetalk.com and you click on Paralegal Resources Hub and you see that playbook, you'll see a place to go to the hub itself, which you have to sign up for. That's how my platform works. And there are all kinds of videos and PDFs for you there. You know, you can't download the videos, but you can download the PDFs. So go there and do that. There's a sample couple pages of my book, Legal Break-In, as well, that you can get there. So I'd really love for you to have these things, okay? And I know that the hub and the playbook will help you immensely as a newbie, all right? I know the book will help you. Look, read the chapters, not the chapters, a couple pages, and if you like the book, you can get the book on Amazon. But those couple pages will be important for you to read too. I strategically picked those pages for you, okay? Well, have a great day. Any questions, comments, post below. Would love to hear from you. Love your suggestions, love all that. And if you want to email me, do it at paralegalcoffeetalk@yahoo.com. Don't be shy. I love getting your emails with questions or comments. And if you have a suggestion about the playbook, you can contact me there, paralegalcoffeetalk@yahoo.com, okay? Thank you for being here. Nice being with you, Tanya, and Jesus is God, and anybody else who was here live with me. Appreciate you all, and I will see you. And anybody watching on replay, questions, comments, go for it. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.